Welcome. We are your hosts, Chris and Tammy.
In this podcast, we dive into the mindset for networking strategies and skills you'll need to build a solid foundation to build a global business.
We've built a multi-million-dollar business and have mentored thousands of people around the globe in the last 25 years. The power of affirmation. And I know that for some of you that may comes in as fruity or a non-credible or whatever you may think, at the end of the day, what we really want to focus on is the reality of what we have witnessed in our lives. There's a book written by Earl Nightingale, The Strangest Secret. It emphasized that you become what you think most of the time. What you think about expands. And that's exactly what we want to talk to you about. Because here's the thing, and this is a fact, and most of you will probably realize this. You are the artist of your own life. You control the paintbrush. You can do what you choose. What we want to give you is the guidelines that Tammy and I have. I think it's important that we share this with you. See, if you constantly think of negative thoughts, your perception of life becomes negative. People who focus on problem rather than opportunities tend to have a very negative mindset.
Yeah, so we're going to talk a little bit about how they work, how do affirmations work. The moment we started to focus on some positive things, we were surprised on how everything was drawn to us. It was like, wow, negative or positive, things start to come to you. And so that's why it's critical to have a positive outlook, because affirmations are really thoughts and words that were, suggestions that are coming to us. And whether it's positive or negative, you start to attract it into your life. And when we got that, we realized that if we would focus on what we want rather than what you don't want, then things start to come into fruition. So by feeding those positive thoughts and suggestions into your subconscious mind, you build that positive energy, that excitement, that optimism, that you just have this different attitude when you go out there. But the key is to understand how it works, because when you really get it, you'll start practicing it.
We need a reoccurrence of a repeated pattern to change the pattern. You probably heard the expression that it takes about 23 days or 21 days to develop a habit. That's where this comes from, right? Consistently injecting positive ideas into your subconscious builds trust and proceed into similar thought patterns. What's happening is the repetition. And this is what we want to tell you here tonight. So this is how these work. It's the repetition. The positive mindset will give you strength and courage and belief in yourself and pursuing your dreams. These are things that are very and so important. Most people tend to start, but then they get distracted by the noise. Well, in fact, the scientific and even the medical studies have been conducted to prove effective affirmation. This is not some frou-frou, just, out of nowhere witchcraft. Right? This has been scientifically validated. So affirmation helps you to build a positive mindset, right? Effective use of affirmation, it requires certain prerequisite, and that's what we want to talk to you about.
Yeah, so how to make affirmations work for you. So chemical connections in the brain are going to facilitate the communication with the body and are formed through experiences. Anything that you experience in life, and repeating these actions are going to strengthen your neural connection to whatever it is that you are wanting to, whatever you speak about, whatever you're thinking about, whatever you're attracting into your life, whether it's physical or mental. We were talking about a majority of the daily thoughts are negative due to biological and survival instincts, right? And choosing positive thinking can change the subconscious mind and shift focus to positive aspects of your life. Thoughts shape emotions, and it reinforces the positive thoughts can lead to obviously a healthier mindset. And positive affirmations in the present tense will help control your thought pathways and open the doors for success. And scientific studies demonstrate the benefits of daily affirmations, including improved performance and lower stress levels as well. So incorporating positive affirmations into your daily life is a personal process, as we were mentioning to you. And keeping a journal, that's a big one. Keep a journal, identify those negative thoughts and rewrite them.
I just want to underline the keeping the journal. See, this is really a very important step. Now, it's up to you. I mean, it is your life, right? You're the one who lives it. The fact here is you want to identify those negative thoughts, identify them, write them down. Once you write them down, then you can actually find the opposite on the positive side.
You're going to have situations where you're going to get a punch in the face. We've all had them. You might be going through this right now, but you can choose to focus on that punch, or you can choose to focus on what you desire to be, do, and have to get out of any situation that you're in, no matter what it is. It's amazing how this works, and to believe that it's real, even though it's not real. That's the big thing, right? Because your mind can play tricks on you. You're all excited and this is going to happen. Your mind saying, yeah, right, as if, here's where you are. How the heck is that ever going to happen for you? And then you've got people telling you on top of it. How many people have told you that this stuff doesn't work? Like, these are all the things that will come at you. So let's go into some different affirmations.
Yeah, so there's 4 different affirmations that we want to work on this evening, and we're just going to give you 5 examples. One thing is affirmation for attracting health. I mean, what's the point of doing all these wonderful things with money if your health is not at par, right? You're just going to give it to someone else. So, taking your health for granted leads to weight gain, fatigue, negative emotions. It's very important that however you choose to live your life, you need to give it space also for, the simple decisions that needs to be repeated over time, and making, positive choices daily to develop the right habits, right? Healthier living when it comes to nutrition, when it comes to your mindset, because your mindset will impact the results that you're going to have, and will also get you out of bed.
All right. So affirmations for attracting wealth. Our relationships with money greatly impacts our lives, including how we attract, earn, spend, save, invest in it. Whether positive or negative, money plays a vital role in our lives and those around us. Affirmations can help develop an abundance mindset, of course, and remove money blocks, which are in most of our lives, those money blocks. And often it has to do with past programming. So attracting money through gratitude is really, really important. We're always grateful for all of the abundance that comes our way, and embrace it. Embrace that prosperity. And if it's not there yet, you need to bring it in as if you already have it, and feel what it feels like to already have it.
It's not just about buying the fancy cars, the nice house, and the nice lifestyle. There's a lot more to it than that. It's not about the love of money, is what money can do. That's what we're talking about here, because I know sometimes it's a little bit contradictory.
Freedom, choices. I mean, everybody's looking for that.
So affirmation for attracting happiness. Tammy, we should have a picture of you and I, because we have pictures like that. We should have used one of ours, because that's reality for us.
It's good.
Right? Happiness is achieved through changing thoughts and belief, folks. We need to work on that. It's to focus on, again, what it is that you desire. And I know that we're repeating for a reason, right? Happiness can be found in everyday experience. It's what you choose to focus on and think about when whatever you come across happens.
How do you attract success into your life? Because achieving true success is very rare, very rare. I mean, you always hear the percentages of true wealthy, successful people, in society. However, defining success is a personal level, which is absolutely crucial. Daily actions towards meaningful goals will contribute to personal success. And celebrating those small victories. People don't take the time to celebrate. They tend to take the negativity of not achieving everything that you want rather than saying, hey, I just did this. I've never done this before. So then you take the next step, in those celebrating, and you'll start attracting so much more.
I really believe that you need to start somewhere and write yourself, I'm so happy and grateful now that I am earning $200,000 a month easily and effortlessly in my business. Maybe for you, it's a different number. Maybe it's more, maybe it's less, whatever that is for you. Right. So, and again, it may not be the money. It might be something else. It's just an example. And if you want to write something else, then write something else, but do it. Take the time to write an affirmation.